Well, today we are in a Lewes in Bloom garden in Lewes, Delaware. This is more or less near downtown Lewes, near the museum. And we're going to take a quick tour of the herb garden, which is tended by the group Lewes in Bloom. Since you probably can't read the signs from this video, I need to narrate what we're looking at. This is calendula. And a nice, healthy batch of calendula it is. Coming over here, we have something being identified as cornflower. And in the back here, even I can identify this. This is rosemary. In front here is chamomile. And here's a shot of the entire garden as we work our way around. And we're going to come on this side now and start once again to identify the plants. This is a bronze fennel. If you could smell it, you'd realize, yes, indeed, it is a fennel. Next to it is English thyme, and it's really a very lovely English thyme. Smells great. So this is English thyme right here. Next to it, we have scented geranium lemon crispum. So this is a scented geranium, a lemon crispum. Moving our way down, here is one plant. Barely read it, but yes, it is lovage. This is lovage. This, I'm afraid, is not identified, so we'll move on. Once again, identifying this as a Lewes in Bloom garden. More plants here. Looks like geranium to me. An herb here which does look very familiar to me, but yes, sage.
Yes.
And I do have a helper here with me helping me to identify these plants. This I don't know. Do you have any idea?
Not sure.
Well, we're not sure what this is. It looks a bit familiar, but we're not sure.
Lemon.
Smells like lemon. So maybe a lemon thyme. Here we have, I can barely read it, a strawberry of some sort. Yes, we have a strawberry. Working our way over here, again, some plants that are not identified. This one, though, we know is chervil. It's a beautiful chervil plant. I've never seen one before. What do we have here? Can you tell?
Looks like onion.
Looks like onion. Over here, rosemary. And this, even though it's really not well labeled, we know is basil.
Sweet basil.
Sweet basil. It really does smell great. I can't read that, can you? What does that say?
Dill.
This is dill. Well, it's definitely out of season for dill now.
Yes.
This is the end of September, and this plant has already gone to seed and is dried. This is a creeping thyme. Sounds kind of scary, doesn't it? But since Halloween is coming soon, maybe we could all dress up as creeping thyme and scare the kids. This is winter savory. Right, and in the back was a plant I couldn't identify earlier because the sign was hidden from my view. This is costmary. This is, of course, parsley, curly parsley. Here are garlic chives. And here is anise hyssop. Again, it is late in the season. You can see it's already gone to bloom. This is an aloe plant. Behind it looks like mint, maybe? Looks like a sort of mint. These aren't identified, so I hesitate in naming them one thing or another. Here we have angelica. And where a dill plant once was, yes, it is indeed past its season. It is gone. What's this one down here? Can we see? Foxglove.
Medieval foxglove.
Medieval foxglove.
Oh.
Both of these are medieval foxglove. This one has a few flowers. You might be able to see a bee in there amongst the flowers. This is labeled as medieval foxglove. Here we have what? Can you read it?
That one's gone.
Well, there's a plant there that once was bee balm, but it is now gone. There was some curly parsley here at one time too. Here we have a flower of some sort. And again, this is an unlabeled plant. This one was labeled. I'm not quite seeing what this one is. Maybe you can identify it for us. And that's a quick look at this garden. It goes on a bit more, including some beautiful flowering plants over here. We'll take a quick look at those. Here we have some, looks like more mint. More of the anise, I believe, that has gone to flower. And these beautiful flowering plants here are scented geranium.
No, that's this.
Oh? No, of course. The scented geranium is down in there if you can see it. What then is this?
It is pineapple sage.
This is being identified as, believe it or not, pineapple sage. And I've been nibbling on a piece of it, and it's very nice. That's a very beautiful plant, labeled here as pineapple sage. And continuing our quick look at this herb garden. This garden won a Suburban Greening Award in 2003. So once again, this is the herb garden in downtown Lewes, near the museum, which is tended by the Lewes and Bloom Garden Group.